Teri Copley shuts down John Stamos claims he caught her cheating. John Stamos claims in his memoir, "If you would have told me that he walked in on Teri Copley with Tony Danza in the ADS." Teri Copley is speaking out after her ex John Stamos claimed he walked in on her with another man in the ADS. In Stamos' memoir, "If You Would Have Told Me," the actor explained that during his relationship with Copley, she was intimate with Tony Danza, and he caught her in the act. Stamos told People magazine that the betrayal was physically painful and worse than anything. Copley uploaded a 19-minute YouTube video discussing the incident and claimed she and Stamos were broken up at the time. Last month, a representative for Copley told Fox News Digital, "John has a very different recollection of what transpired decades ago." The model actress began the video taking viewers through a timeline of her relationship with Stamos. The Brain Donors actress said her relationship with Stamos lasted about a year. Copley explained that after she met Stamos' parents, she received a phone call from his mother, who told her, "Teri, I know that you love John, but don't plan on marrying him because he has no intention of marrying you." "I remember like it was yesterday," she said of the phone call with the late Loretta Phillips. Copley explained that she thought that John told her that, and she was a mother looking at me like a daughter type and thinking, "I better warn this girl not to get her hopes up." After the phone call, Copley thought he doesn't love me and went over to Stamos' house to end their relationship. "I just said to him, 'John, I don't think we should see each other anymore,'" she said in the YouTube video. Copley added, "I was young. I didn't know how to communicate with him, to tell him, 'You know, your mother told me you didn't ever want to marry me.'" Copley explained her encounter with Tony Danza and said it happened 3 or 4 days later. She said that her relationship with Danza happened very differently than how Stamos explained in his recently released memoir. She said she saw Danza on the cover of TV Guide with a quote from him inside that said that Teri Copley was the only girl that he'd ever loved. After reading the line from Danza, Copley said she called him, and he came over to her house. In Stamos' memoir, the Full House star said he walked into Copley's guest house and found her asleep with Danza, missing their clothes. Per Copley, she did not have a guest house. Stamos knocked on her front door after seeing Danza's car out front, and she was fully dressed. He just shook his head and looked at me like, "How could you?" "Well, I looked at him and didn't say anything either," Copley said. "I just looked at him like, 'What do you care?'" She added, "He certainly didn't come in my house and find me in bed naked with a sheet over. I mean, none of that happened." Copley explained that she and Stamos attempted to rekindle their relationship later in life, more than once, but it never worked out. After Stamos divorced Rebecca Romijn in 2005, Copley reached out to the actor to explain why she initially ended their relationship. "I wanted to because I'd grown up a little bit, and I wanted to tell him what happened. And so I went to his house, and I sat down, and I said, 'John, did you know that your mother called me and told me that you would never marry me?' She continued, and he looked at me and he said, 'I didn't know that, Teri.' He said, 'I would have married you. I was madly in love with you.' From that conversation on, Copley said the pair had a mutual friendship and love as friends. In the lengthy YouTube video, she explained that she felt sideswiped by Stamos' accusations of cheating. Copley explained that seeing him carelessly throw me out there like a dirty dish rag for people to just make fun of was very hurtful and surprising to me. "That's not the John that I ever knew," she explained. Copley concluded with, "I wanted to come on and share from my heart, just transparent what happened as I lived it, and just to say to John that I forgive you. I forgive you, John. I prayed for you to get married and have a beautiful family, and I'm so happy." I'm so happy for you, and I will continue to pray for you and your family, your beautiful wife, your beautiful son. Stamos' representative did not immediately respond to Fox News Digital's request for comment.